This music contains material for goons and thugs, and not for you hard shoe wearing motherfuckers.
If you a crazy nigga for making this beat.
On my mind, they say I'm too much on the grind. Got my money right just like I grew up with the time. Supply and demand in this corrupt system. On the move, everybody like you just missed them. Old timer said it's hard on these cold blocks. And these crooked cops shut down your whole spot. Didn't confiscate shit, but got a new drop. Everybody got ways to make it to the top. Ain't gotta be lyrical, spit real material. Early on the block, you at the table eating cereal. By the time you're done with your Apple Jacks, I'll be counting stacks, laid back, blowing fat. Yeah, got my life planned out. Never could I walk with my hand out. Want the cash, I ain't tryna stand out. Direct contact with the people. Still living life like nothing illegal. Now tell me about hard times, hard times. Gotta get the stress off your mind. Hard times, hard times. And that's the reason why we all grind. Hard times, hard times. Gotta get the stress off your mind. Hard times, hard times. And that's the reason why we all grind. When it comes to paper chasing, call me one of the fastest. Living dirty with a 30-30 under the mattress. Gymnastics, I'm flipping weight, covered in plastic. And I seen so many die that I could number the caskets. But we made so many hits that I could number the classics. And we still ain't finished, city boy just beginning. Two young niggas making noise on a mission. And ever since the come up, now they wanna listen. And I know you peep the swag, you can have it, nigga, copy that. Cause I've been going in since they took my cousin WALLY Mac. I'm fresh out the lines you mad, I'm the real Mr. Clean. My uncle said you had to seal a white to get the green. Crack City, my nigga, the scope birthed me. You can lie to my face, I bet it won't hurt me. The difference from a fake to the truth, they ain't worthy. It's hard time, but I'm living life with no worries. Hard times, hard times. Gotta get the stress off your mind. Hard times, hard times. And that's the reason why we all grind. Hard times, hard times. Gotta get the stress off your mind. Hard times, hard times. And that's the reason why we all grind. Shooting the motherfucking breeze, ho.